Um, I think this might be the last video I make for a while. Things are starting to look better for me. The anniversary of my best friend's death has passed. It was about as terrible as I thought it'd be. Can't lie about that. Um, the day didn't go very well. We released butterflies and balloons with messages for her. And I was gonna see my friend Michael and go swimming after everything was over, but my family doesn't leave my stuff alone, and the top to my swimsuit was nowhere to be found. So he got to the lake with his friends, and I just couldn't go because my mom lost my bathing suit top. So I just went home because I looked for it till it was dark. And it never turned up. Um, I got into nursing school, I found out on Friday. I went vaulting today, got to swim with Draco, and I got to ride my horse and bathe both of my horses. Unfortunately, I got into a bad argument with my family again. I tried to talk to my sister, and I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. She basically denied everything. She's like, you are insane, basically. She's like, that didn't happen, that's not how that happened, how would you know that's how that happened, and all this shit. But, eventually I just, like, stormed off and told her not to talk to me ever again, and she's not invited to my apartment ever again. And that's what it is, because she's giving me this, like, cold, dead scare in a flat voice, kind of like how Tori used to get. And I can't with that. Um, got into a fight with my parents over everything with my sister. Broke a frame. My dad chased me down and started screaming at me. Told him, the only reason I'm like this is because of you. I learned throwing stuff from you. And he's like, well, I have PTSD, da 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 da. And I broke down and fucking snapped, and I was like, you want to talk about PTSD? Let me tell you why I'm fucked up. And so I told him about everything my ex did to me. And he's like, you know what? Fuck that bitch. And obviously, a lot of what she did to me is extremely illegal. And I don't have proof of a lot of it. But there's one thing I do have proof of, and that is that she took a video of us having sex and sent it to her other girlfriend. Obviously, without my permission. I didn't even know she had another girlfriend. I didn't find out about the video or that it was sent to her until like 3 or 4 months afterwards, which is fucking crazy. But I'm glad I found out. Cause, you know, it'd be crazy if I didn't. But yeah, pretty cool. So my dad's gonna go with me to report the crime. And I'm kind of excited because I've been contemplating doing this since I found out. And at first she talked me out of it, but I don't love her anymore. And we're no contact. there's nothing stopping me, and I have my dad's support. And as shitty as my dad is, it's better than no one, because I was gonna have to do all of it alone. But, I feel good about that. I'm finally, hopefully, going to get justice for that. Um, it sucks what she did to me and everything, but at least she will have real legal consequences to this. But, yeah. Got into nursing school, getting more horse time. My sister's probably quitting vaulting. And, yeah, today was kind of ass because of all the fighting, but at the end of the day, I care more about my sister than she will ever care about me. And quite frankly, she has done nothing but cause problems for me. She is not nice. She's one of the main contributing factors on why I have an eating disorder. And she ruined my high school graduation and my high school graduation party and my 18th birthday. And I think she ruined my 20th birthday. Yeah, she did. I remember that. Um, but yeah, and I don't care. I think I'm finally ready to just cut off and remove myself from situations that stress me out. I finally stopped being friends with Noah and Bryn. I'm sad about Bryn. I am not sad about Noah. That is something I've been meaning to do for years now. I don't even know why we decided to try being friends again in the first place, because he's kind of clinically insane. And I kind of am too, but like not in that way. I'm like normal enough. But he's like possessive and creepy about people he likes and draws like fan art and shit and like has caused like actual problems. Like my best friend, she used to be friends with this girl. Um, I'll name drop because like again, like these people aren't gonna watch my videos. But Taya, my friend Taya, in middle school, Noah dated this guy that was also named Noah. They broke up because Noah, the guy my friend Noah was dating, was like, I'm not gay. He got with Taya shortly after, and Noah threw a hissy fit and didn't get over it the whole school year. And then he like already hated Taya then, and then when Taya and Noah broke up at some point, um, she started dating Alex. And Alex, Noah was also like obsessed with to like a creepy degree. And at first I thought like Taya and Alex like did something to Noah, but when I got the story, I was like, oh, what the fuck? But basically, Noah wanted Alex, was drawing pictures of him and Alex together, even though like they weren't like that. And then bought Alex a dress, even though like they don't want to come out, because like realistically, I don't know why anyone in Lafayette would ever want to come out. And anyways, so when Taya and Alex started dating, Noah went so insane he went to the psych ward. And then when he got out, he kind of just told everyone that Taya is transphobic when she's not. And that led to a falling out between her and my best friend who died. Noah couldn't act normal, so Taya decided to just not be friends with or associate with anyone that was friends with Noah. And unfortunately, that was Cassie. And knowing the whole story now just really upsets me. Because obviously, like, me and Noah stopped being friends for a few years, and that was when we weren't friends. And I used to not like Taya too, because Noah didn't like her, but now I know the whole story. And that's when I really started getting the ick towards Noah, and it's just gotten worse. Because now my friend Taya has to live with that guilt. And she didn't even do anything wrong. And Noah did that all over someone who didn't want him. But, cutting off toxic friends, cutting off my sister, even though I, like, really didn't want to. And if I end up dating someone soon and I end up not liking them, I'm gonna break up with them instead of, like, building up resentment. Because that's what happened with Sophia. Tori, I did try to break up with her, but I could never, like, follow through with it and actually get away from her because of how she was and how she'd cry and act like she was gonna die without me. Which, from what I understand, she is not dead. So, clearly she's fine without me. So, I don't know what all that was about. But I just want to make things better for myself. Because if I continue this, like, self destructive path and keeping people that just break me down around me, I'm not gonna get through nursing school. I'm just not. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stay single through nursing school too. I don't think it'd be a good idea for me to date. Every time I've had a partner during the school year, I end up not doing nearly as well as I could. And I have to get through nursing school. I want nothing more than to be a nurse. I cannot see myself doing anything else for a career. I've wanted to be a nurse for the last 4 years. I've been working really hard for this. I'm not gonna mess it up. But yeah, um, hopefully I will continue to get horse time and nursing school will be great and the grief will stop making me feel like the world is over because it's not. It sucks that I have to live in a world without Cassie, but there's nothing I can do. No amount of grief is gonna bring her back. That's it. But things are looking up. And I don't know, I just felt like filming this little update. But anyways, that's all. Bye for now.